Nice. You know, it's better than anything I anticipated the internet saying at any point. You know, I've read YouTube comments, and no one should ever have to do that. This is interesting, though. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to have fun, and this is one of them. This is a new way to have fun. I didn't know that this was a thing, and here we are, you know. It's like the Twitch of stand-up comedy, right? Like, remember, like, how easy it was to have fun when you were a kid? You just come up with games on the spot like that. Remember when you would play that game where you would just turn your eyelid inside out and show somebody whether or not you had a good time? You did. This feels like my entire Christmas where my family were like, why don't you just tell some jokes in front of the family? Like, that's what this feels like right now. It's just like 5 people looking at me. I know everybody here. There's like pressure. People are like, you guys are being supportive, but in like a familial way. Like I'm getting smiles and nods and thumbs up and waves, like the way that the family be like, you're doing great. Just keep going. You know? I don't know, man. People like, I mean, I get this is the only way I do like to have fun. Like I'm glad the holidays are over because like I wasn't able to do stand up for a bit, and I'm not sure that I'm doing it right now. I'm not sure. Like, is it stand-up comedy if you're not getting the response that's necessary? You know what I mean? Like, is it, like who knows? Is this the future of stand-up where you just grab a microphone and stand in front of a camera? And yeah, please. Even Earthley says the internet is watching you. No pressure. Yeah, I know. The entire world could be watching me right now, but also I don't know that. Like, there could be just the 2 people who commented. There could be all who's watching me. And honestly, I almost would be more comfortable if I could see their eyes. But the fact that there may be millions of eyes and I can't see one pair of them, that's daunting. That's heavy. I've gotten naked in front of audiences as part of a show, and that was less daunting than being like, what does the entire world think right now? You know? People, like, I wonder who, like, the kinds of people watching this. Are these, like, gamers? Who, yeah? A lot of gamers? People who watch, yeah, like, it's such a, what a weird reality we live in where we watch other people's, yeah. Like, escape rooms, that's a weird one. Do people watch people escape from rooms? Is that a streaming thing? Painting has been on TV. Bob Ross, man, like, you know, I hate to say his name, but, like, you know, if you, like, Cosby used to have that show where he taught kids how to draw. Sorry for bringing him up, but he exists within the zeitgeist, whether or not you'd cancel him, you know? You know, we're not playing Michael Jackson's music anymore, but he was still around. We still know who that is, you know what I mean? Like, you can't pretend that it didn't, you know? I don't know. I was just going to say escape rooms. That's, like, I don't get the escape room. That's how much privilege we have in a country like Canada where you can just pay someone to take you hostage for an evening. Right? Like, it's involuntary most other places in the world. They just stick a sack over your head, kick you in the back of a van. Here we're like, that'll be an experience we should have. One ransom, please. I don't know. Like, why spend money on an escape room? You want an escape room, here's what you do. You come over to my house when I have somewhere to go and help me find my keys. The amount of weed that I smoke my whole life is an escape room. I don't like any activities. There's never been an activity where I've been like, this is filling my soul right now. Like, no, there is no, like, I don't never want to go bowling. No part of my soul will ever feel full from wearing communal shoes. Laser Quest was like kind of cool, but also just like, what are we doing right now? Paintballing is sick because there's real pain involved. I like that kind of thing, you know? Like dirt biking, you fall off and it can break, you can hurt yourself. I like stuff like that where there's an actual risk. But like mini putt, although mini putt was dangerous growing up, my sister twice just wound up and was like, Thor knocked me the fuck out when I was, I'm allowed to swear, this is the internet, right? Okay. Yeah, I got 2 concussions from my older sister just assuming that swinging the golf club all the way back was a good call. I really wanted that clementine that I was peeling before I got up here. Can I just eat a clementine and that'll be my closer? Okay, let's do it. Oh, hit me right in the balls. It's perfect. You know what? I'm going to eat this dirty floor clementine. Because it's comedy, you know? I was always a big fan of Jackass. You know? Like, eating dirty clementines off the... I just think Jackass, to be honest, like, it's lowbrow science. If you really think about it. Like, I think that I'm too smart to not wonder what would happen if someone sucked a fart through a tube. You know? Like, I don't want to do it, but I do want to see the experiment take place.
Snorlax said, I've seen this routine before. You have to find a way to make it your own.
Have you seen this before? Where did you see it?
Oh, she said maybe in a dream. But she's seen this. Get ready to go.
Snorlax, always dreaming. Thanks, everybody.
Wow, I'm so excited. I've never seen that before, where somebody's eating a clementine quite like Jeremy, because nobody can eat a clementine like Jeremy. Okay, next up, we have the very funny Demi Ellis.
Thank you, everyone. Hello, Mom, or whoever is watching. So, my name is Demi, and I am high energy comic, super high. I hope that person with the clementine in dreams is too, so I'm not the only one. Anyhow, before I got here, this is so weird. Let me get used to it. Okay, So, earlier today, I was talking to a friend who is vegetarian, and he said I shouldn't eat meat because animals have feelings. I was like, buddy, I'm from Croatia, and you know, I just learned that people have feelings. Thank you. I mean, give me a break. Guys, I've been living here for 5 years, and it's so hard to adjust because you have so many rules, and not to mention dietary restrictions. People are gluten-free, dairy-free, veganoing. I don't have dietary restrictions. And when it comes to food, I don't even have moral restrictions, unfortunately. I realized that this Christmas, when I ate my whole Advent calendar in one sitting. Guys, that is 24 days of chocolate and one whole Santa. Yeah. But I still got presents, so I don't know why do people bother to be good. Yeah, so now I would ask, how was your Christmas? How was your Christmas? Answer people online. Do you even celebrate Christmas? Okay, nobody cares. Happy New Year, everyone. As I mentioned, I'm from Croatia, and it was really hard to used to living in Canada because life is much more simple where I'm coming from. First of all, we have no racial divide because we are all white. We have no religious divide either. Since we lost the World Cup finals last year, nobody believes in God. And also, Croatians are not concerned about gender pay gap because everybody gets paid equally shitty. Yeah. Despite all of this simplicity, I do live in Canada because I'm a pothead. My brain is like Montreal meat, always smoked. It is. Yeah, I do have a husband who is Canadian. He came with my citizenship. Yeah, I got it in my mailbox. Luckily, he's not that bad. He cooks, he cleans, he gets great weed. The only bad thing about my husband is he is what you guys call a chatty catty. Everyone has Everyone has a person like that in your life, in their life. And if you think you don't, you are the person. Yeah. I mean, my husband, he talks so much. Even Siri stopped listening. Yeah, she really did. My husband is currently in Cuba because you know what he goes with his boys on a vacation once a year because you know what they say. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, and dig harder. Yeah, that's what happens. But they're smart. Not only they went away for a week without their wives, they went to Cuba, so they can barely communicate with us. Yeah. Okay, so what else would I like to tell you guys? We are on internet now, and I think internet should be more regulated than it is now because it's very dangerous, super dangerous, even more dangerous than smoking. And yes, I know cigarettes might kill you, but in Instagram might make you kill yourself. At least when you are smoking, you don't need to look at people smoking better than you. In the Bahamas or Cuba, wherever they are. But you know what? I don't care about Bahamas because I'm from Croatia and we have way more beautiful beaches and beaches. What bothers me on internet and this modern phone age is when somebody sees my message and never responds. That, I mean, I don't blame people. Life gets busy. I can leave you speechless. What bothers me is who and why came up with this feature. I do love to know that my message was delivered, but no, I don't love to know that I'm a loser. Guys, whoever is listening, imagine if back in the day when people were sending letters to each other, imagine if the mailman came to your door and said, "Hi, whoever you are, I delivered that letter to your friend, and just so you know, she read it and threw it in the garbage. Bye." People don't do that because it's evil and it should not be happening ever now. Okay. Before I leave, I just... Oh, really? Ha, ha, ha. At least something they like about me. How about my jokes? Okay. It would be better if I didn't even ask that. I don't want to know the answer. I don't want to know the answer. But, so I've been married for 2 years, and a lot of people are pressuring me to have babies. I don't like that, nor I like babies. They're just crying and whining so loudly, nobody can hear me crying and whining. One day, I may have a child because my mom will force me to. And if that ever happens, I'm moving back to Croatia because there is still okay to spank your child. I mean, I don't think that's the best parenting method, but I do believe it's much more efficient than being a whine mom. That way only the kid is crying. Okay, relax, don't worry, I would never hit my child in front of Canadian. Okay, I'm gonna go before somebody calls the police. Bye, I'm Demi Ellis, thank you.
Thank you so much. Keep it going for Demi. We're from the same place, so both of us got hit as children. So I can relate very, very hard. Human Earthling says, "So good." Yeah. I'm so excited to bring up your next act. He's so super funny and a good friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Marcus Gomez.
Thank you. Hello. I was just gonna let that happen. She just told us she beats her children. Okay. You know, you live in a land with law now, right? Like the internet. They don't. Huh? You don't have kids? Oh shit. So you beat other people's kids? Well, there's no way to find out. You know what I mean? There's no way to trace it. I'm scared to be on. I'm scared to do I did anything illegal right now. The internet's watching. You know, it's